So I just came across this fascinating project called WorldGrow. It's all about generating infinite 3D worlds. Like, how cool is that?
Wait, what? Infinite 3D worlds. That sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. How exactly does it work?
Right? It starts with a single seed block and then grows these environments through blockwise synthesis. Sounds like a digital garden.
That's an intriguing way to approach it. But how does it ensure the scenes are walkable and coherent?
Good question. It uses something called coarse-define refinement, which helps create detailed local geometry while maintaining global layouts.
Coarse-define refinement. It feels like a painter layering details on a canvas. But is it really effective?
Exactly, it's like building a house step by step, but I wonder about the limitations. Can it generate truly diverse environments?
That's interesting. While it sounds promising, there could be a risk of repetitive patterns. I mean, how can it maintain diversity?
Right, that makes me think, are they using any randomness in the generation process to keep things fresh?
Apparently, the project has a gallery showcasing diverse scenes, but I still wonder how varied those scenes truly are.
Yeah, seeing a 19x39 indoor world is impressive, but how scalable is this? Can it handle even larger environments?
Good point. The scalability is key here. If it struggles with larger spaces, that could limit its practical applications.
I'm also curious about the user experience. Are these environments immersive enough for players or architects?
Immersion is crucial. If the navigation feels off, that could ruin the whole experience, right?
Exactly, but wait, how does it compare to existing world simulators? Is WorldGrow just another alternative?
That's a great question. I think it aims to differentiate itself through its generative approach. But how exactly?
It's interesting because it claims to be an alternative, not just an extension. What does that imply for existing frameworks?
Implying that traditional methods may be limited. That's a bold statement. We need to see how it holds up against them.
Absolutely. Plus, they mention it's still in development, so there might be updates that could change our perspective.
That's true, but I wonder, does the active development mean it could have a lot of bugs at the moment?
Potentially, active development does raise concerns about stability, but can that also lead to rapid improvements?
Totally. Sometimes, being in beta gives projects a chance to gather user feedback and adjust accordingly.
I like that optimistic outlook. Still, I can't help but think about the ethical implications of generating virtual worlds.
Ethics in virtual environments. That's a deep dive. Are we talking about representation or just how these worlds are used?
Both really, creating diverse and inclusive spaces is essential, but how do they ensure that?
Interesting challenge. They might need a framework for that. It's not just about code, it's about community, right?
Exactly, it's like designing a city. You can't just throw in buildings without considering the people living there.
That's a great analogy. So, it's about creating environments that feel alive and responsive.
Right, but I wonder if they're thinking about integration with AI or other technologies to enhance interaction.
That would be a game changer. Imagine AI dynamically altering the environment based on user behavior.
Wow, that could elevate immersion to another level, but is that technically feasible?
Technically, maybe, but it sounds ambitious. It'd need a lot of data to really understand user interactions.
True, and relying on data opens up its own set of challenges like privacy concerns. What's the balance?
Yeah, it's a fine line. We want innovation, but not at the cost of user trust. That could backfire.
Exactly, so where does that leave us? Is WorldGrow paving the way for the future of 3D world creation?
It might be, but it's crucial that they address some of these concerns. Otherwise, it could be just another flash in the pan.
Absolutely, and it'll be exciting to see how they evolve. Do you think other projects will follow this model?
I wouldn't be surprised. Innovation often sparks competition. Let's keep an eye on how this unfolds.
Definitely, I think we've stumbled onto something big here, but it all comes down to execution.
Exactly. I can't wait to see how it all plays out and what new possibilities it opens up for digital experiences.
Same here, it's like we're on the brink of a revolution in virtual worlds. What a time to be curious.